Good morning, girls. Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to the leaders and give you some encouragement. Wow, look what God is doing. There are over 15 groups that are going with Women of Valor, and you women are touching so many lives. And I just wanted to encourage you this morning. God just keeps reminding me that we must keep the end in sight. That we are going to make disciples. That's what we're doing. Is we've followed the lead to equip others to use their giftings and abilities and bring others to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. He's given us a great honor to link arms with other women and walk with them in this process. So I just want to encourage you. Most of you are several weeks in. I know Missy and Osawatomie is like week 29. They're getting ready to finish up and they're seeing great things there. But I just want to encourage you, for those who are starting out, that you are walking with other women, that you're walking the process of them understanding who God is, who He can be in their lives, but also training them and teaching them so that they can be so confident and so assured in who God is in their lives that they can go and make disciples. So I believe we have to keep that the end in mind in this. And so I just want to encourage you that I know that the process is hard. Even as we read in Exodus and God called Moses to lead the people really wanted to go and they really wanted to do this. But when it got hard and when they didn't understand what was going on, then they were discouraged and they got angry at Moses. And sometimes as leaders, we have to stay the course. We have to continue to encourage, even when it's hard to encourage them. Women can be tough. And so we have to just keep encouraging them and walking by faith and not by sight. And that's the other thing. Remember that you are viewing these women as God views them, just as it says in 2 Corinthians 5:16, that we no longer, from now on, we don't view others as the world does, but we view them like God does. So I want to encourage you in that to continually be praying that you would see your leaders and those that they're leading in your Women of Valor groups like God does. And that will help to spur us on. Also, I just want to encourage you. You are strong leaders. That's why you were able to take a step of faith and lead this group of women in a 9-month discipleship program that you really didn't fully understand. You just felt the stir and you knew it was the right thing to do. So you stepped out in faith and decided to do this. I know that. And because that's true, that proves that you're a strong leader, that you have strong faith, that you believe God can do something beyond what you can do. But with that sometimes comes a sense of ownership and a sense of thinking that you can do this. And I just want to encourage you that you've gotten the started, you've gotten the ball rolling, but you have to be raising up leaders. And I know that's a hard thing. Sometimes that means letting people do things, letting people take control of areas where they may not do it as well as you do it. I think back on 8 years ago when my pastor's wife began to tell me to teach the large groups, and that was before we had large group lessons. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't know what I'm teaching, I don't know what I'm doing, but I praise God that she listened to God and handed the baton to me in some areas. Even though she was the leader, she allowed me to lead in areas that I don't know if she was confident whether I could do it or not, but she at least trusted God enough. And I think, look what He's done. He has just done amazing things because she stepped out in faith and allowed me to do some leadership things. So all that being said is to say to you that equip your leaders. Begin to look at those women around you. Even if they only have one strong gifting, let them step out in that. Let them fail a little, but they need to be confident that you can hand this off to somebody else and make it better every year. But if you do all the work and you do all the equipping, then next year the ladies won't know what to do. So remember, you're creating mentors. So begin to really look for those ladies in your group that have strong leadership skills. Look at what their leadership skills are. They might be different than yours, but that's okay. So I love you, ladies. You are doing an amazing job. I pray that things are going really well. But remember, God is with us and He has called us to make disciples, and we are being obedient when things look really, really good and happy and when things are a little rough. Keep pursuing him. Fix your eyes on Jesus and keep equipping those other women so that they can go and make disciples. That's the key. Even those least likely ones, God will rise up women that you don't even think are the ones that he's going to rise up, but he will do it. And so I love you. I appreciate all that you're doing. Please don't hesitate to call me. I want to be there for you. I wish that I could sit down weekly and have coffee with each of you. But logistically, that just won't work. But don't hesitate to call me or contact me if you have questions or concerns or praise reports. I want to hear those. Also, I'm getting ready to set up a GoToMeeting, and so I will be sending you an email on when that meeting will be, and that way we can all meet together online and discuss and talk about questions, and we can rejoice together. So y'all have a great Saturday, and thanks for listening to the end. All right, have a great day.